Donald Trump he's going to officially announce his entrance into the race in probably a week. And he sort of hinted at it the other night, but to me, this is his official entrance into the race.
The Cold War has become hot now. The
Cold War has become hot, and he has revved up the machine. I'm not sure he's at 100% with this one, folks.
This is like the warm-ups. He's just doing layups.
Exhibition season.
He should have been watching the Majority Report. We had better suggestions.
Well, let's hear his, and then we can go through some of ours.
Okay.
Here is Donald Trump. He is in a rally in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Of course, ostensibly there for Mehmet Oz, but we know what he's really doing there.
The independence, military victory. Remember, I defeated ISIS 100%. Remember? Al-Baghdadi and so many other things, including crime. We had it way down. But we have the best poll numbers. Where are they? Are they putting them up on the screen? I think so. Put them up. Look.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to vote for us.
We're winning big in the Republican Party for the nomination like nobody's ever seen before. Let's see. There it is. Trump at 71. Ron DeSanctimonious at 10%. Mike Pence at 7. Oh, Mike's doing better than I thought. Liz Cheney, there's no way she's at 4%. There's no way.
All right.
It's like a Jimmy Dore comedy tour special where you just read tweets and things on the screen.
I think you've got to make sure that you go by his proper name.
Libtardo one. Sorry.
Anyways, what was interesting about this is what Trump does. He tests out his material.
Yeah.
And
he's workshopping.
This is like when you go and you see a stand-up, and sometimes you'll see like a top stand-up come in, they'll have notes.
He's at his Comedy Cellar, which is a rally in Florida.
Exactly. And that's why he undersold the Ron DeSanctimonious. He wanted to see how that did. That's why he's looking it up on the screen instead of, delivering it to the audience, because he's out there testing that out. Personally, I don't think, and I say this with all due respect to the people who, are Trump fans, because I know the reason why Trump was elected the first time around was because we made fun of them. They don't know what sanctimonious means. I just don't think that's not going to fly. You need something.
Rip off Ron. This is what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Rip off Ron. He's ripping me off.
Like rerun Ron or like rip off Ron. I think it's good because it's punchier, and also sanctimonious is also, it's just too long of a word. It's like.
I don't know. I like DeSanctimonious, and I also think it's...
Well, of course you like DeSanctimonious. You're an English master. You have a master's degree.
You are an English master.
I'm also the only one not from the coast, so...
Whoa!
Damn.
Non-coastal elite here.
But what's interesting is, what's DeSantis been sanctimonious about? That's
everything?
Well, I think there's a little bit of... Trump doesn't like that DeSantis' one of his main things is he's the anti-COVID guy, and Trump actually pushed the vaccine and did a whole lot. When DeSantis is criticizing the lockdown and stuff, a lot of those are kind of criticisms of Trump. I don't know what else sanctimonious means besides that.
Well, I think what it is it is his trying to make sure that and maybe it's because of his suits or whatever. I think he's trying to make, I know why he's doing it. He's doing it because he doesn't want DeSantis to be able to be Vox Populi, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why he's doing it. He's saying he thinks he's better than you.
Which is true based on what people say about him, right? Did you guys read that article in the Times over the weekend about his time as a history teacher at that prep school where he was going to seniors' parties when they were 18, living in town? That's beside the point. But people describe him even in the aughts as being sanctimonious and cocky and talking down to people. So it tracks with who he is. I just don't necessarily think it rolls off the tongue in the way that little Marco does or whatever.
Rip off Ron is good, but I think it doesn't. It seems that what they whatever polling they have done on DeSantis, it is maybe it's like hoity-toity Ron or something like that, or it's somewhere around there, I think. Ron better than you or something. I don't know. That's why he's president. I'm not.
And that's why he's workshopping it, right?
That's right.
You
He's
know,
working.
you can't judge him on his original material.
We should have a tracker on this. And the question is DeSantis, when he enters the race, is he going to have a nickname for Trump? Mm-hmm. Right? Like that's.
But then he is rip-off Ron, if that's the case.
Hey,
right?
rip-off Ron.
He definitely is rip-off Ron. I mean, check out the Vic Berger Ron DeSantis video where he shows all of him.
Wait,
DeSantis
is Berger doing videos again now?
I think he probably still is. He's doing a lot with Tim Heidecker on that
I
show
know.
now.
That's real shame.
Wasting his talents, I think, a little bit. But
Like the way that.
We'd like to play that video, but he's associated
No,
with
I'd
him.
like to play that video. It's just that I just hate to see what Heidecker does to people and their talents.
Yeah,
I mean,
captures them. And
He's like he's sort of like a vampire in that way. I mean, honestly. And I'm not at liberty to say but he's sort of vampirish. I mean, it's true.
What, you have inside information on him sucking blood?
I mean, he stays in that little studio of his until nighttime. So, but
we have this video. Well, Bradley's pulling it up. Matt Walsh said, Ron DeSantis is an extremely effective governor, conservative governor who has had real policy wins and real cultural wins. Trump isn't going to be able to take this one down with a dumb nickname. He better have more than that up his sleeve. That's what
what a moron. Bullprog said the first draft was Ron DeSanitary napkin.
That might happen. Here's this DeSantis clip.
Do you think I should call him Ron DeSanitary napkin, or is that too much? Because it's something I would never say.
Too many syllables.
I would never say that. I would never say Ron DeSanitary napkin. I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it.
Fits.
Not classy, even though it might fit, because that's the way he is. But
that showed that their narrative was a piece of horse manure.
It's so insulting when they write phony stories that they know are fake news, because they're not insulting me, they're insulting everybody, these incredible people that have worked so hard, so long, that are thinking about nothing other than this invisible enemy.
Our peak hospitalized census for COVID patients was about 9,600 over the summer. And it shows you how dishonest.
that is fantastic. What are we going to stop playing it? What? I mean, just listen. Poor Vic is buried under this like Heidecker is like just sucking up the oxygen. Let's play this thing.
These are smear merchants.
Sick people, and they put that crap together. So
That's why nobody trusts corporate media.
would anybody like a pen?
With the Sharpie.
Would anybody like a pen? 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 Would anybody like a pen?
Oh my God. All right. Well, laugh now, because it's going to be very painful if we get this round two.
Trump does have, in terms of the rip-off element, has a lot of material. He could just play that ad that DeSantis ran when he was running for Congress, where he was reading The Art of the Deal to his kid.
To his toddler.
Yeah.
Like his tiny
Remember?
son.
I mean,
Let's read a couple of these. Dimesh says Runt DeSantis. Colin from Maryland says Ron DeSucker. Onesie twosie tampon. I like that one, actually. It really does roll off the.
well, it works with DeSanitary napkin. Tampon,
yeah.
Ron DeSanitary napkin.
Mr. Morale, Ron DeSantis. Dumb Santis. I'm sorry, I botched that.